Hi everyone, and welcome to the Super Trader channel. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how do I track mutual funds investing in a particular stock, right? And how do I track that on a daily basis? So I'll show you how what I'm trying to do. Let's look at that. So I have a Reddit channel that I've been posting. I've just started a new Reddit channel, and I'm posting. If you like the things that are being shared here, please go through. But this is what I've been sharing, and because I've also been sharing on WhatsApp, uh, I get I get requests on how am I actually doing this. So you can have a look at over here. This is one of the screenshots that I had shared on WhatsApp, on Twitter, and on Reddit. And I was asked questions on how do I do this particular table, how do I add this table, right? Now this particular table gives you an indication of what mutual funds are doing, where are they buying in, so it gives you an idea. Now, what I do for this is I go to NSE website, and there is a section called Bhav Copy. So let's go there because let's try doing it. So this is done for 18 December. Let's try doing it um, for 20th December, which was yesterday. Okay, so let's go there. I'm going to Bhav Copy, and if you see this, you get MCX, BSE, NSE. So I need NSE data. So over here, if you see, you will get lots of files like this. Do not get confused. Just search for uh, don't search look at Bhav copy, but look at bulk deals and block deals. So this is what I look at. I look at bulk deals and block deals. Okay, and I download them. So they're just downloading, right? And now that they are downloaded, I'm just going to open them. So I'm going to open block deals first, and then I'll open bulk deals. So this is what is come for. Let me just shut off the other ones. These are the earlier ones that I have. So let me just shut this. Yeah, sorry about that. It's unnecessary confusion otherwise. Yeah. So you can see over here that this is all from block deals, and you can see what are the stocks that are being bought, what are the stocks that are being sold. But you can see a lot of granules everywhere, and you can see a lot of amber everywhere. So you know that these are the two stocks that you have to keep in mind, that a lot of mutual funds have bought granules. Okay, if you see here, the option is buy, and a lot of mutual funds have bought amber. Okay, so which means that there has been block deals in this section, which means a lot of people are buying this, a lot of people are buying this. So it basically means that the whales are buying this, while as the fish is not. We don't know whether the fish has bought it, but the whales are buying it. So my tracking is called, which I do, is whale tracking, and which I've called it whale tracking. Uh, it's based on the book that I have been currently reading, which is Mark Minervini, and he talks about a concept which is where he says saying that you got to be in where the whales will show an interest in. So if a whale is showing an interest, or a large mutual fund house is showing interest, you need to be in that stock. And if that person keeps continuously buying the stock, that means that, or in this case, it could be that they are accumulating the stock. It means that they consider that there is a huge potential to grow, because whales, like large mutual fund houses, do not uh, trade like how retail traders trade. So for example, we will buy, we will sell tomorrow, we can sell anytime we want. Whales have to go through a large process of buying and selling. They cannot just buy today, sell tomorrow. They will not enter like that. So let's look at the details and see how why would they have bought, so it becomes easier for us. So first stock we will look at is granule, second we will look at amber. Now granules, I've already done some bit of thing, like I've already pointed out those details, but let's look at amber first, right? Once I explain to you, then probably you can have a look, do a study. So you see over here, amber also I've actually finished right now. So you can see over here that, let me just delete this, so I don't need to have all of this information. So what I need to have is this. I know that there is a stock. Let me just remove the moving average also. Yeah. So I know that, and let me remove the other slides. Yeah. So I know that this is a stock, Amber Enterprise, which if you go here and you select Amber, you will get it. Amber Enterprise is basically bought by mutual funds, right? There is two stocks, Amber and Granules. Now in Amber, I have also added, I can see the EPS data here and I can see the sales data. I can see that it is growing. So this is a positive sign that this stock is strong. Okay, the earnings are stronger. Mutual funds chase earnings. They chase earnings. They chase sales. So that means that this will indicate a very strong thing, even if the market is down. So I'll give you an indication of the market being down. So let me just go to Nifty 50, and you can see the market is down. The market is continuously crashing. Today is 16th of today's 20th of December, right? And the market has been crashing. But Amber, on the other hand, you can see over here, Amber is not really budging a lot. Okay, so if you see over here, 375% up, it's a strong stock. And on this day, on 20th December, like people have bought. So you can see over here in that Excel sheet, you can see 20th December, Amber has been bought by so many companies. So what I do is I check if this is all buy, there should have been a sell also. So we check at sell. So this is the company that has sold. So I do a cut and a paste. And once I've done that paste, I take a screenshot of that entire thing, and once I've taken a screenshot, which you can see over here, I come here and I put it on top of this. It comes like this, but then I do a copy and then I do a paste. So now I've brought the image which I want to keep or save on my chart. Now that I've done that, I go to the side note, text area, note, and then I add a pinpoint for this area saying mutual funds have bought in. So now what happens is, every time, let's say in the future, I don't know what's going to happen, because the market looks very bad, negative, all of that news is there. India is going to crash, though that news is there. There is fear in the market. Retail has been selling continuously. There's a lot of struggle, but mutual fund houses are buying. Okay, so we don't know why they're buying, but they're probably even trying to buy based on trying to figure out which is the strongest stock, and then reallocating their funds there. But then the point is this, that if mutual funds are buying, it means that there is something there. So I use this to narrow down my list of stocks. Okay, so right now I have Amber, right? And then I have, let's look at, so now this is done. I basically save the chart and then I post it. Next is I do the same thing for, let's look at the same thing for granules. Now if I go to Granules India, I get to see over here I've said whales have entered. Okay, now whales have entered this particular day, 16th. They've actually entered on 20th. So I pinpointed to the right place. It went 16th because I probably did it by doing on weekly, but ideally you should do it on daily, because that is exactly where saying where the whales have entered. Okay, so now you can see over here I have added. Now look at this stock also. This stock is also at the top, and over here the big players or the mutual funds are entering, which will also give you an understanding saying that there is something happening on this stock. The stock is not going, there's no follow through for this huge candle that has come down, right? And right over here, all these mutual fund houses are buying in. So the question is, should you also get enter or no? I don't know right now, but I am keeping a track. I want to track so that I can identify a pattern. That is what I'm trying to do right now. So this video is for educational purposes. I am not basically recommending anything, because I myself am not buying it, considering that the market is looking negative. But what I am currently trying to do is try to understand where are these big mutual fund houses moving their funds, and how are they moving their funds, when are they buying, where are they buying, and then keep a track of it. So that is how I'm doing it. I'm doing it using the block deals data, and I'm also looking at one more data, which is bulk deals data. So if you see over here, there is bulk deals data also. Right now, block deals is over. The same thing I do with bulk deals. Now with bulk deals, you will get to see that there are a lot more companies. There are, like, private players, all of that, and they are buying different stocks. Now I'm not interested in all the stocks. I'm actually interested in the fund houses only. So what I do is I do a select all, I add a filter, and then I basically go to client name and I select fund, FUND, and then I select apply filter. Now it gives me less number of stocks, right? So once I have less number of stocks, then I try to understand, saying that does can I basically cross check for this information. For example, let's say over here I have sell, I have got buy, but the stocks are not the same. So if you see over here, there has been a buy of by altitude on Pratap Snacks, and there is a sell by Kotak mutual fund, okay, on Pratap Snacks. Now, so this is just a replacement. So it's moved, changing hands from one mutual fund to another fund. But let's look at the other one. So here there is granules, but I know that, okay, from granules I have also checked my block data, so I know that granules has been bought by many people, bought by many mutual funds. It would have been sold from here. Then let's look at this OSL device. OSL device, this person has released. There has been a sale, but there is no large player buying it, so it probably would have basically gone to retail. Then let's look at Moss. Now Moss is being bought by a fund, okay, but Moss is not it's not sold by a large fund, which so the assumption is that they would have probably bought it as a bought it from retail. That is the assumption that I currently have. If I'm wrong, please guide, but this is the assumption that I felt that I should keep as of now. If there are other ways to track mutual fund data, please let me know. I am keeping a very close eye, and I want to track all the stocks that happen. So that's when I realized, saying that, okay, let's look at Moss. Okay, so so this one basically helps me understand to filter, how to filter, right? So now I'm going to Moss and seeing this Moss utility, yeah, and I'm checking that out. Now if you see that this is an IPO stock, so IPO stock, why am I saying IPO stock? IPO came out in May 2023, and from there it did a breakout. After breakout, these are all, it's been in a positive run, positive move. And right now at this stage, Moss is been bought by Pinoc, which you saw here in this data sheet. Pinoc Global Fund has bought Moss, um, and possibly it's being bought from retail itself, and it's bought it over here, right, on date 20th December. So what I do, again, same process. I don't have to do anything different. I just have to do the same process. I take my note, I select the note, and I say Pinoc bought from retail. So this is in notes for me only, it is not for anybody else. So I'm assuming the stock will go up, so I'm just keeping it at the bottom, and that is it. Because there's only one stock, I don't have to take that image and put a screenshot and all of that. Now the best part is that TradingView will maintain a record. So for example, you had seen that Shopper Stop, which I had given you an example before, right? So if I look at Shopper Stop, now Shopper Stop will maintain all the data inside, even if it's an image. So you can see over here, mutual funds bought here, they bought on 18 December. I've kept a track. My table is already come back, so I have my table also. And whichever stocks I'm tracking right now, there can be of different types. Now mutual funds will buy in multiple ways. They can buy it either on momentum, and they believe that this stock has potential to go even larger. Then there is value buying, or then there is this. If you see this is a cup, and then you have this this particular handle forming, or the base formation is happening here, and they have basically bought it. Now I have not bought this, but the point is I am only doing it for observing, because Right now, earnings show minus 880%. I do not know whether this is going to go up or no, but mutual funds have seen something. Okay, I don't know what they have seen, but they have apparently bought huge quantities of Shopper Stop on 18 December, and it is somewhere over here. Now, if this particular level breaks, I don't know what's going to happen, because I'm not predicting the future. Right now, we're just observing. Um, I'm not doing anything else, but I'm just trying to observe. It's just that friends ask me, how do I do this? This is why I've created this particular video. I hope this helps. You can do your own analysis. If you have any other way of how to track mutual fund data on a regular basis, yeah, sorry, there's one more way that I do track mutual fund data. It's not on a daily basis, but I do keep a track of news. So recently there was a somebody had curated, all the stocks that mutual funds have bought, so I keep this on my tracker. Now, this is basically my dashboard, so ignore this. I have created a tab called whales, so you can see whales, as in this is the image that I found. So what I do is then I go to my trading view and I set that up. So if you see over here, I go and add all of them into this list. So if you see over here, these are all the new stocks that mutual funds have shown interest, or there are new buys based on this sheet. You can see fresh buy, right? So all this fresh buy, and also this is filtered to my criteria of buying. Okay, so I've considered my criteria of buying, plus I'm considering whether they are in this zone. So if you see over here 361, um, this is in my consideration also, plus mutual funds have bought it. So this way I'm doing my filter. Rest, all of these are also being bought by mutual funds, but they are, so it does not fit my setup, so I'm not basically going for that. All these mutual funds are being bought by all these funds are being all are buys over here, so they are all bought. But if it does not fit into my setup, I'm not basically. So the focus is, how do I narrow down, right, everywhere? How do I narrow down? How do I clear the noise? So this is one more way that I'm using currently. If there is any other way, please share through the comments. If you like this video, please drop in through the comments, subscribe to the channel as well. And if you think that you can also get active on Reddit, please join me. I have just started that channel over here, and I'm sharing my insights over here. Yeah, and have a lovely year ahead. It's 21st December when I'm recording this video, so have a good 2025. Thank you.